Hey, you guys. Oh, there you are. There's the first person. Why is this thing always lopsided? Every night it's freaking lopsided. It's hilarious. My videos are either in, they're out, too lopsided, whatever. Ah. Um, okay, so you guys are there. Yay. All right, people. People. Hi, you guys. Oh my God, how hot is it where you are? It's so hot here. I just want to kill myself. It's so hot. Oh my God. I know, right? So hot. And I'm basically wearing pajamas, kind of. Well, I work out in them and then I wear them as pajamas to sleep. And then I get up and work out again. So it's that way. All right. San Diego is warm. Yeah, we're the same here. I use Estelle's. My skincare products are always Jafra. Look at this. Ugh. Jafra Cosmetics, the Royal Jelly line, Estelle Day, official Estelle Day on Instagram. I use her Jafra products. I drink water. That sounds weird, right? Who doesn't? And then what the hell? Coconut oil. Tons of coconut oil on my hair after I bleach it too. So when I bleach my hair, I do coconut oil. I whiten my teeth with coconut oil. And then what else do I do? I just put coconut oil everywhere. I shave with coconut oil. I think I have to look. No, my armpits are pretty good. I'm like, let me see if I have hairy armpits. No, I haven't had bulletproof coffee. I've had a Regina, Saskatchewan, Regina, Texas, Northern California. Yeah, I just actually showed you guys my hairy armpits, but they're not really hairy. Yeah, massage. I give a massage with coconut oil. Yeah, I know guys like that shit, but no, really, I use coconut oil on my body all night. I know, Stella. Coconut makes your bathtub. It does, but I don't sit in a bath, so I don't do that. I shower and that's what I do. I shower in it and I put it there and I put it in my mouth and I do oil pulling. Really, I do. Oh God, lockdown Connecticut. What the hell? What is wrong with everybody? You know what? Our California beaches, I'm going to show you a picture of one of my lovely people on here. Such a pretty picture. She's beautifully pregnant. I don't even know if I should be showing this, but I'm going to because she was out on the beach today. She's going to kill me for showing it. I'm not going to say who it is. Probably going to get in huge trouble. But anyway, you can see there they are on the beach. People behind them. Super cute. She's pregnant and lovely. And they're practicing social distancing. But of course, let's just stop. She's pregnant. So does she really need social distancing? That should have started several months ago, right? Social distancing, she's already knocked up. But she was on the beach, and so I'm seeing a lot of people outside. Fat boy in North Korea is dead. Let's see, what do we have here? What if the lockdown was all a big mistake? You think? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, there were people on the trail. They say he's dead. They say he's brain dead. I was just hoping he was dead. I mean, okay, literally the guy is, they say the surgery was botched and, oh, I haven't gone on my hike yet. I'm getting up early, which is why this is going to be short, but I'm here for now and I'm half in my pajamas, but my face is made up for the morning. So it's good. They say he's dead or brain dead. They say he's actually brain dead right now. So, I don't have any boyfriends, but thank you. I'm auditioning boyfriends. Of course, the husband gets mad when you audition boyfriends, but I'm auditioning boyfriends. Okay, Bonnie, let's see. February, love match. Hold on. February and February 20. Huh, interesting. Okay, Bonnie, love match. Your love match person, look at this. The water swelled on this. Oh my God. Your love match person, Bonnie, is interesting because they are going through a change of life right now. I mean, that's weird. That's a weird thing because they won't let you know that, but there's a huge change in the way that they perceive the world. So when you're talking about love match from the date that you gave me, they say that he's brain dead. They probably made him brain dead, okay? They probably hit him over the head. It's not even the surgery. um, so the love match you're talking about with the person's birthday you gave me, they're going through a huge life change. I love Mr. Wood, but not really, not that way. You're going through, the two of you are going through a life change, but he in particular is going through a life change. So you may not feel like he's your love match right now. You will feel it after December because but you have to understand the tempo of his energy. So the tempo of his energy is much different. So Bonnie, when you asked me that, let's see, Bonnie's birthday is June 14th, 85, and she's talking about February 29th, 1984 as a love match. Okay, now, I don't know, Bonnie, what you mean by love match. Do you mean hookup or do you mean like undying love forever? Because even if it's a good hookup and undying love, that shit all changes over life. But in particular, who you're asking about there, the February 29th, let me get that right in my head. Yeah, February 29th, that birthday in particular is going through a huge change. And that change is coming up. So you're not going to know if he's your love match until after the end of this year. But love match in that you're around him, yeah. I mean, is that a love match? I don't know. See, I don't know because relationships that last have karma. Karma is past life stuff. So when people talk about love matches, they want it to go well, okay? No, I wouldn't want Fat Boy's organs either. Oh my God, can you even fucking imagine that? I have to open this window. I'm suffocating again. Of course, I have to get up and leave because I'm suffocating. Oh God. Ah. Ah. Whew. Okay, I have like 3 fans on and an air conditioning, but we ran out of coolant stuff for the actual thing over there. So the guy came to fix it, but whatever, not being fixed right now. Okay, so when people worry about love matches, I should pull this up, right? Should I pull this up? Or should I take it off? I'm kidding. That's a fucking joke. Okay, so when people talk about love matches, they assume things are going to go really, really well. But they're not going to go well. They're going to go the way they're supposed to be to work out the issue. So what I'm saying, Bonnie, is your guy, your love match, you shouldn't decide on that till after December because there's things that they have to work on until then. So, I mean, I don't know. Love match means karma. Soulmate means karma. Twin flame means karma. Karma from a past life is karma, right? I'm not pregnant. Well, good for you. Yeah, these are all, okay, somebody said my chairs, these are all Costco chairs, except this chair that I sit on, but this is with my reading table. So this table goes everywhere I read and was in my house for like freaking years, 20 years. Let's see, my husband and I are fighting a lot lately. That's because you're quarantined. Who the hell wants to live in the house with a stinky man? No offense, stinky man. It's okay to visit stinky men, but not live in the house with them. Yeah, I know. Well, you know why? It's because you're locked in the house with somebody, so that's difficult. I mean, you know, I don't get along with Tulip when I'm locked in with her. She gets hissy with me, right? Seriously. But why don't you guys start going out like the people at the beach? Okay, I think the guy in North Korea is gone and done. Oh, 6 months pregnant. Cool. How do you quiet your mind? I don't. I never quiet my mind. My mind is not quiet. Yeah, Tulip, she can be bitchy if you bug her. Like if you don't get up and feed her right away, she can be quite the crankster. And then little Jack is up quite a bit, being the puppy he is. So that bugs Tulip because Tulip is like, well, now the baby's crying. It's not her baby, but then the baby's crying, right? So it's a whole big thing. Okay, I'm cold. When will I find a guy? Okay, at least your husband talks to you. No, they scream at me. No. Okay, first of all, okay, sleepwalkers are psychic. Okay. Let's see. If your husband, here's the thing, my pet peeve in life, please help me, Gemini, June 3rd. There's no helping you, Gemini, June 3rd. Because you're Gemini, June 3rd. It's a very difficult day to be. I'm teasing you. Oh, happy 43rd birthday. Okay, listen, you guys. If you are in a relationship with somebody that is withholding communication from you, they're fucked up. I don't care what their reason. They could withhold for a day or two or whatever. But if they consistently on an ongoing level, knowing that you need to communicate, withhold communication from you, then they are being malicious on purpose and you should not be around them. You should then disconnect from them. Oh, it's not nail polish. I put new press on nails because, you know, I found more in the store. I bought them all out. There's no more up here. There's no more in my neck of the woods. So you all are just going to have to wait. I bought all of them. Y'all were buying toilet paper. I'm buying up the fucking nails. And I'll wipe my butt with my nails. I'm kidding. But anyway, somebody's 56. Awesome. Yeah, I bought up all the nails. All of them. I bought up every freaking, these are gray. They're kind of cool though. I do like gray. This is it. This is Jason's favorite color is gray. My Jason. He kind of likes gray. Gray and black and stuff. But anyway, if you are in a relationship with a man, if you're a woman, because women need to communicate, or anybody that needs to communicate, and you're with a partner that steps back and shuts you out from communication on purpose, they're being a bitch, number one, they're being a bitch. They're playing mind games with you because if you will not give a person communication, then eventually one day that person is going to walk away from you because you're not giving them communication. Wives are afraid to do that because they think they can't do it, but you need to do it. You need to actually take your energy. And when the guy talks to you, your husband who's playing the little mind games right now, don't talk to him. Shut him right down. Even if you have to shut him down for 3 years and not say a fucking word to him, shove it right back in his face. Because you know what? Anyone who doesn't communicate when you're locked in the house is a fucking jerk. Sorry, but true. Unless they're deaf or mute and can't do it or had a stroke or something. Other than that, that's just being mean, and it's mean-spirited, and you probably outgrown that person. That's mean. But since you're married to them, you can stay married to them, but I wouldn't talk to them back when they come up. I would not. Sorry, I always get thirsty when I do this because I eat a bunch of salt before I come on. I'm just getting fatter and fatter, eating and eating all day. I've got to stop eating. I have to get myself under control. I need a support group. Okay, so what's the issue? Let's look at what people do. What I found relationship-wise with people, all the people, oh, chips. Somebody was eating chips. Chips are fucking yummy. I ate the French fries last night. I had the milkshakes. I had like 4 fudgesicles right now. I had a chicken sandwich. I ate the bread. I never eat the bread. I need help. I need help. Help. Oh God, someone's eating bacon. That will never happen. Okay, wait. Okay, here's the thing. If you are bread, I know it's like, oh, bread. Let's put butter on bread. Oh, wait, peanut butter. No, wait. Let's put some jam on bread. I'm like, I've got to stop, really, because I'll eat, Doritos and tater tots. Well, that would just about throw me over the edge. If I did that, I'd be on a fast food run all over the valley. But yeah, so I had the jam and butter. I know, right? Like, these are simple things that when we were little, we ate. Peanut butter banana. Delicious. Cake. Oh my God. See, avocado toast. I ate that the other day. I ate up all my avocados. You can't eat that many avocados. Like, literally, I look like, do you remember Lucille Ball? Not her. I don't look like her. Do you remember Fred Mertz? And do you remember his pants came up under his boobs? That is how I feel. I'm not saying I look like that. I'm just saying I feel like I look like that from eating all the avocados, all of that. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are sweet. Okay, a January 1261. That's cute. January, Fred Mertz is sexy as hell. Oh God, what the hell was that guy's name? Fred Mertz. Yeah, he had the great vaudevillian timing, didn't he? Sexy. I don't know that I'd call him sexy, but no, literally, he wore his pants though. When you look at those old I Love Lucy, Desi was all like darling cute, and William Frawley. Yeah, exactly. Desi was hot as hell, and I'm not talking junior. Fuck junior. I like senior. You know me. Well, maybe you don't, but I always like the older men, much older. But Desi, like, seriously, was super, super handsome. But then Fred had those pants that went under his boobs. And it just makes me feel like I should be wearing that and then a big bib while I sit down to eat after I do that. And I have I can't get enough ice cream. Like, seriously, I can't get enough ice cream on the planet. Yeah, Desi Arnaz Sr. was so, like, delicious and Cuban. And since I feel Cuban these days, I think I would have fit right in. I think, seriously, I would have fit right in. Okay. Yeah, I know. He was an alcoholic and the crew couldn't stand it. William Frawley, whatever, was an alcoholic. I think Desi was an alcoholic too. I think they were all alcoholics. Lucille Ball, hilarious. Wait, Desi was, okay, something. Okay, I feel like a busted can of biscuits. My fridge will no longer let me in. I know. Like, I even ate the broccoli. Like, I mean, I literally cooked up broccoli. I'm like, I'm hungry. Let's put some butter on broccoli. And I ate that. I'm like, no. Who the fuck eats broccoli? Let me pig out on broccoli. I did that too. But that's on top of everything else. Let me see. I think Fred Mertz was an Aries. I think Desi was a Pisces. Lucy and Ethel were both Leo. I think butter on everything. I just love butter. But see, once it starts, this is what happens. Like, maybe this is what happens to people. They stay in their house and and they eat until they blow up and they have to wear their pants under their boobs. I'm sorry, whoever. I just had broccoli with butter. I know, it's so good. And did you put a lot of salt? I don't even have my salt here. Suddenly I'm eating salt all day. What's that? Wait, I'm looking up Lucille Ball. I'm looking up this. Yeah, William. I have to look it up. There you go. William Frawley. I can't say it. Whatever. Frawley. Whatever. Okay, so he was, oh no, February, he was a Pisces. He was a Pisces. I always thought Desi was the Pisces. Pisces, alcoholic, of course. No offense to Pisces out there. Cookies. If I had cookies, I'd been eating. Did somebody say broccoli makes them fart? It wouldn't matter if I'm here unless you could hear me. But yeah, I ate that and probably can't even do that. I ate so much food. Yeah, he was a Pisces, and then he died. Okay, he was born. This is fascinating. He was born in 1887, and then he hit one of the most famous TV shows on the planet, and then died in 1966. So he actually died the year I was born. And he went through all the vaudeville and, all of the, there's one thing he does with, oh my God, his comedic timing was brilliant. Actually, I really did enjoy him. I look for the timing and I look for the way that they present it. Yeah, I was born in 1989 or 1967. Yeah, I'm 1966. Yummo broccoli. Broccoli was good, but it's not as good as cake, okay? If broccoli were cake, we'd all be good. But yeah, he was born, see, this is him. I love Lucy. He's kind of cute there. I mean, he's not unattractive. They just don't have, that's a middle-aged picture. And he was almost 80 when he died. And they called him Bill. He's Bill. Yeah, so he's the second son of whoever, he was in Catholic schools. He did the choir singing. He was at the opera house. So he was a real talented person. And his mother was highly religious. So we know where the alcoholism came in. He was like, God, shut up, lady. When he was little, he probably started drinking at home because she was so, religious. And then I knew he was in vaudeville because, he was, his timing was impeccable and he had those faces, they always have those stretchy faces when they do let's see, wow, I'm impressed. 1860. Who's 1860? 1953. That's good. Okay. The asteroid. No, I don't think the asteroid's making us tired, but let's look up, let's see. I want to look up, let's see his final years. I don't know. He died of a heart attack 5 days after his 7th birthday. Lucille Ball loved him, but Lucille Ball, Can we really trust her judgment? I don't know. Okay, let's look up Desi, because really I just like Desi Arnaz, and I'm going to bore the shit out of you. Let's see. Can you read Trump? No. He's alive. Desi Arnaz. Let's look up Desi Arnaz Sr. All right, let's look him up. Santiago, Cuba. Born, okay. I knew he was a Pisces. March 2nd, 1917. So he was born, oh, no wonder. See, I have daddy issues. He's born the same year as my dad, 1917. He died in 86. My dad died in 2004. So he died really young, probably from his smoking and alcoholism. And he was only 5'10". Bummer. I was hoping he was taller, but he was so handsome. That's all I thought. Very, very handsome. But a pain in the ass, because I know he was a pain in the ass. Let's see. Let's see some pictures of Desi. Super cute. Super handsome. I don't know why. Well, he wasn't when he got older. Kind of looked like a strange face. But, oh, Sam Kinison. What are we doing? Sam Kinison, I know that car accident, right, on the way to Vegas. William Frawley was on. Yes, Miracle on 30 with Natalie Wood. Exactly. Okay, look at this cute picture. There's Lucy and Desi. I thought Desi was so cute. They said he had a temper. Of course he had a temper. Who doesn't love a Latin man with a temper? Fucking Latin men and their tempers. That was the problem with him. Lucy was the star. She was the Leo. Keithy. But yeah, 5'10", I'm sorry, is short. For me and my family, it is. I don't care. I mean, if a man's cute, he's cute. But yeah, it's average. It's short to me. My kids are 6'4". So that's what I'm going to say. John is 74 and he's still 6'2". So he hasn't shrunk. So yeah, I like tall. I don't mind short. I like Desi, but he's dead. So again, I am again putting my affections towards men that are dead. So that's no good. So it really doesn't matter how tall he is because he's dead. Marlon Brando. Lorenzo Lamas. Good God, isn't he just the best? His mother, Adrian Adele, I think, was an astrologer. Actually, let's look that up. I think it was his mother, but Lorenzo Lamas' mother, whatever her name is, she was a soap opera actress. Wasn't she on, oh my God, I can see her face on that nighttime soap opera. What the hell? It's okay, you're a girl. If you're a girl at 5'8", you're tall. I'm short as a girl. I'm just under 5'6", so I'm kind of short. Average. Very, very average. Yeah, 6'2". Well, yeah, 6'2" is tall in your 70s because he hasn't shrunk. Exactly. But Keithy's 6'4", so, you know, my babies are tall. The tall men are cute. Like, as a woman and you wear 6-inch spikes, you want to... Desi wasn't 5'10". He wore... don't tell me he was 5'6". Stop. I don't care. He was cute. I like Desi. Tom Selleck, very handsome man. Now, Tom Selleck is super handsome. 5'4", yeah. Oh, you're telling me. Falcon Crest. There you go. Falcon Crest. Yes, she was an astrologer. And Lorenzo Lamas is another weirdo. Give Jason more love. No, Jason got all the love in the family. Jason's 6'2", possibly going a bit taller. No, my Jason's good. He's home with baby Jack and baby Lila, but she's a young little miss right now. But they're doing, they're not short, but I'm saying Desi. No, Keithy's my baby. Jason knows I love him. Jason's been on the planet more. But let's look up Lorenzo Lamas. Lorenzo Lamas. Jason gets a lot of love. Jason gets tons of love. Jason is my clone. Never tell him that. Yeah, okay, Lorenzo Lamas looks very strange right now. He's 6'2". He's good to go. He's good to go. But he's, oh, yeah, he's got that, yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, Arlene, it's not Adrian Adele, it's Arlene, okay, D-A-H-L. I don't know how to say that, but his mom was an actress, and she was quite lovely. Look at this. She's quite pretty. That's his mom. She's quite pretty, but she was an astrologer, if I remember correctly. Let's see. She is not dead yet. She is 94. She's in Minneapolis. Let's call her up and see if she can read our charts. All right, so let's see. She's in August 11th, 1925. Oh, that's cute. Um, yeah, she's an astrologer. She did a bunch of stuff, cosmetic companies, but she had that kind of pretty face. So, and her son, she had that hot boy, but her son, you know, he kind of picks crazy ass women and does crazy ass shit, right? Now, look at this. Look at this beautiful. Okay, seriously? Okay, why is this ruining my image here? Look at this beautiful man, you guys. That's a beautiful man, right? There you go. That is a man. I think I need to go out and go find this man. Super cute. Oh, super cute. Okay, here's even better. Look at Mr. Super Cutie here. Very, very cute. Yep. Yeah, Tom Selleck is a very good man, but Tom Selleck was always like, once you're born attractive, you're always, no, the hair is good. It's all the better to pull you with. I don't have much hair, so they can't really pull mine. I need them to have hair. Just saying. I'm totally kidding. I don't know him. I wish I did know him, but I think he's probably maybe difficult. I don't know. I'm just going to say that because he's pretty cute. He's got a super cute wife. Super, super cute. Okay, so let's see when his birthday is. Let's just see what sign this super cutie is. He's only 62. Now, that's a bit young, but we could go there. I'm kidding you guys. 62 is good. He's 62. So he's born in 1958, and he's January 20th, born in Santa Monica. So he's a California boy, which we don't see. Lorenzo, double Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Cancer rising. Cancer rising, there's your problem. That's a no-no for me. Cancer rising. Just because Cancer rising, difficult. But it's interesting. I find it interesting. His mother was an astrologer. Yeah, he's 62, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I guess Keanu Reeves is cute. I'm not a huge fan of him, or not a fan. Scott Baio, absolutely not. Yul Brenner, that's my spirit guide. Yul Brenner, yes. Mr. Wood is cute, but too much, you know, to think about. Too much to think about. And I'm not talking about James Woods, just so we know. Jim Morrison, absolutely. Not a fan of John Bon Jovi. Patrick Swayze, absolutely. I don't find Robin Williams attractive. That's just me. Sean Connery was great till he opened his mouth. Fucking Virgo. He's Virgo, if I remember correctly. Sean Connery was great till he said that sometimes you need to smack your women. And then I was like, I what? I can't fucking hear you. Yeah. Okay, so Dorothy Kilgarren. All right, Elvis. Elvis was beautiful. Cancer rising is okay for you, but if you're dealing with a man with Cancer rising, Colin Farrell was beautiful. Irish, that accent. Johnny Depp, yeah, not interested right now. Paul Newman, wait, John Lennon, no. Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez was our neighbor up the street when the kids were little, lived at the house, actually bought my friend Jennifer's house. We used to see him running down the street all the time. For real. Running up and down everybody was running in that. Everybody runs, okay? Okay, Rob Thomas, the singer. I haven't heard much of him in a long time. Okay. I thought you said, Omaha. I thought you said hi from Obama. I'm like, okay, Obama. Tom Selleck is 75. Yeah, perfect. I mean, Tom Selleck is a very nice looking man. I kind of always thought he was gay though, but I guess not. I don't know. Not a fan of Colin Firth. No. No, I don't like Jason Momoa at all. It's an energy thing, though. It's an energy thing. I'm trying to think. It's an energy thing. It might be something in their charts that I don't like. It could be something in the person's chart. Robert Redford. Now, this is a weird thing. Robert Redford, I always have lucid dreams where Robert Redford was absolutely, I don't know what he did to his face, plastic surgery-wise, or if he had an issue with something. I don't know. But when he was younger, oh my God, he was magnetic to look at on screen. But I don't know, something happened. But I always lucid dream about Robert Redford, which is very weird. Clint Eastwood, I have a Clint Eastwood story. Okay, so here's the Clint Eastwood story, true story. So we were on our way, I almost want to say it was Easter. It was one of the holidays, and we were going to Palm Springs, but not to hike. We're going to my gay cousins. My gay cousin, this is my birth cousin. So my cousin Brent and his boyfriend Robert ran a spa and hotel spa in Desert Hot Springs. And so they had, they always catered to the Hasidic Jewish community. Yeah, no, I know. Well, he was just in my dreams. I don't know what the hell he's doing in my dreams, but he's just always there. I loved Mickey Rourke before he did whatever the hell he did. I absolutely loved Mickey Rourke. 9.5 weeks. Isn't that just Mickey Rourke territory right there? It's absolutely fabulous. But anyway, we were driving up to the cousin's spa, and there was a huge traffic jam going to Palm Springs. Who knew I'd be driving there all the time anyway? But there was a huge traffic jam on the way to Palm Springs. And so the kids were little, and I never drink Starbucks watching your chats. I had to go out tonight in a long line. Carol's at Starbucks, everybody. I don't know why you're in a long line. Are you out of the car in a long line, or are you in the car? I never get Starbucks. You're an addict now. I'm texting her back. She's an addict. Addictive. There, I put it. Anyway, we were stuck in this traffic, and it was this horrible, horrible traffic jam. So I looked over to the car to the right of me, and it was a green Jaguar at the time, I believe, and it was Clint Eastwood in the car. So we rolled down our windows, like we literally can't move. It's bumper to bumper. And so the kids were little. Like, I'm thinking Jason might have been 10, so Keithy was like 7. So we're opening the windows, and we're like, hey, Dirty Harry. I mean, he was probably like, oh my fucking God, I'm stuck in the freeway. But he was talking to us, but it was kind of interesting. He was right on that. He was literally right there, but there's only 3 lanes of traffic, and you're like literally, Carol is at Starbucks. I know. She's now got Andy Gibb was beautiful. Sean Cassidy, who didn't love Sean Cassidy? I mean, I'll speak for myself. Who didn't love Sean Cassidy? I love Sean Cassidy. Yeah, Clint Eastwood, but he was in the car, and he was just driving, and I believe it was a dark green Jaguar at the time. So this has to be probably 12 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. Yeah, Rick Springfield, la, 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 Jesse's girl. I'm not a fan of Richard Gere, but actually, if you go back and you look at old Richard Gere movies, he's really got quite magnetism on camera, doesn't he? David Cassidy, poor David Cassidy. What the fuck was wrong with David Cassidy? Donny Osmond, right? Oh my God. No, Mick Jagger, no, nope. Nope, not Mick Jagger. James Dean, beautiful. Michael Landon, I felt Leif Garrett. Never hear that name. Okay, I don't know. Let's look up Leif Garrett. He was from Norway, if I remember correctly, Sweden, Scandinavia, Norway. Had a heroin addiction. Tried to kick it by knocking himself out for a week. It's the last I heard of him. I don't even know where he is. Oh, Mike Todd and Liz Taylor, right? Yeah, Leif Garrett was real cute. But I can't remember what he did. Maybe he was on Tiger Beat magazine or something. Anyway, Barry Gibb, exactly. All the Gibbs are cute. Fidel Castro. Okay, whoever put Fidel up there, he's not cute. Fidel Castro, exactly. No. Okay, wait, we just have to look up Leif Garrett. That's what we have to do. And then we're going to stop talking nonsense. Okay, I'm thinking that he's not cute anymore. He does look drunk, but whatever. People, whatever. He looks odd. He's in November 8th. That explains the addiction. Oh, God. Okay, so his genre was pop, disco, and early rock. Actor, singer, but I don't really think he's done much, or I haven't seen him. Maybe he works in other countries. Yeah, see, he was an actor since he's 5. That's what fucked him up. You know, they got a hold of him, right? That's what happened. Let's see. Court papers. Let's see. Federal court. Okay, anyway, he's been having some legal... Who cares? He was nice. We like him. Oh. Yeah, something. He'd taken depressant drugs. Yeah, we knew that. Then they arrested him. Okay, he was down in MacArthur Park he was trying to buy heroin and cocaine. You know what? That's childhood acting. We don't need to put our kids into acting young because clearly they're going to get eaten up and tortured. Um, so that's a shame. That's a total. Okay, so wait. Tom Kiefer, I'm looking. Benicio del Toro. Yeah, I can't look at his eyes. I don't know what that is. It's something, yeah, Chris Cornell was beautiful for sure. Benicio, it's not so much, you can't really tell like their looks or whatever. It's more an energy. So when I look at the eyes, I either like it or I don't. I liked Prince, but I mean, I don't know that I was like, thought, I mean, Prince was interesting to look at. He was always interesting. Interesting. I don't know that I would say he was attractive. He was interesting. Loved Matt Dillon when I was little. But I don't, David Hasselhoff. Don't you remember David Hasselhoff on the floor with the hamburger? But he was a huge hit in Germany. And I don't know what the hell Hollywood did to him, but he also went off the rails, right? Off the rails. Let's see. Carol is catching up on my episodes. Carol's here. When she catches up to this episode, we'll all be saying, hi, Carol at Starbucks. Yeah, Brandon Lee, that was a shame. Christoph St. John, didn't he just pass away? Tom Jones is still going out there. Carol, everybody's saying hi, Carol. Exactly. John Peters, Gene Simmons. Yeah, not a Gene Simmons fan at all. Not a Channing Tatum fan either. Ryan Gosling, definitely. Ryan Gosling strikes me as he's married to what's her name, right? Eva Mendes, I think. Anyway, she used to work with two of my friends at Hot Dog on a Stick in Glendale. She worked at the Hot Dog on a Stick in Glendale, for real, all while they were in high school. So there you go. She wore that hot dog on a stick outfit. Will I see Ian? Hold on. I don't even know who that was. John Stamos. No. Jack Benny. No. Johnny Cash. No. I mean, they're all good entertainers. Robert Plant. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I can't even. Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. Well, Ice Cube over Dr. Dre. Let's see. Did they kill? I can't believe that he killed himself at his age. Wasn't he close to 60? Okay, wait. Somebody just asked me. The hell did you just ask me? I gotta wait for it to come up again. Just went out of my head. Ryan Reynolds is Blake Lively's husband. Yes. YouTube, I'm late. YouTube doesn't like to notify. Okay, so here, Bay City Rollers, so cute. Michael Hutchins, beautiful. Hi Peeps, Paul Stanley. Let's see. Yeah, they say Kim Jong-il. Jack Nicholson wigs me out. Okay, because I know clients that were his women and he wasn't nice, and it's just not a nice thing. It's like a Charlie Sheen thing. It's not nice. So yeah, I don't really talk about it, but it's not a nice thing. Some of them are not nice people, period. They're not nice people. Denzel was always cute, wasn't he? Kurt Cobain, very cute. The Doors guy. If by the Doors guy you mean Jim Morrison, is that who you mean by the Doors guy? Jim Morrison? Yes. Okay, so let's talk Rod Stewart. I have more of appreciation for Rod Stewart as I get older. Than I can't stand. Thank you. Okay, great. I will look. Lee Majors. Oh my God. How much do I love Lee Majors? Love Lee Majors. Okay, but Michael Jackson, I loved his music, but yeah, I know Rod, I'm a huge fan of now. I don't think I appreciated his music younger. George Michael, I was all about George Michael. Like, it was all about George Michael for me when I was younger. I like that. No, I like all music, but I know Hot Legs, right? Isn't it? Love it. Jonathan Brandis, he was a younger actor. Yeah, I know who he was. Kevin Sorbo. Wasn't he, what's his name? The action figure hero, I can't remember. They say Kim Il-jung, whatever his name is dead. They say he has brain damage. That's what they say. Let's look it up. Excuse me. There you go. Okay, somebody's texting me about Jonathan Brandis. Rodney Dangerfield, I knew from the clubs in I was going to say in Toronto, in Florida. He was always in the strip clubs by himself in Florida at the time, years ago. It has to be 30 something years ago. He used to sit up in the back row by himself, eat his dinner up there, whatever the hell that was about. Always by himself, always at night, and always. James Franco is a good-looking man, but I'm not liking him. Robert Palmer is dead, and he died at like 50. Remember, they all had the dark hair back and their things, and they all were like, "We're women like this, like that." Kirk Cameron, Flava Flav. Okay, I can't even comment to that. Dave Grohl, Fidel Castro. Okay, stop with Fidel Castro. Denise Richards, David Cassidy. Okay, Hercules. There you go, Kevin Sorbo. Jimmy Page, excellent guitar. Let's see, heart. Let's see, such a heart. I can even read that. Todd Bridges. Well, I told you my Todd Bridges story, and it's true. My Todd Bridges story. Lisa on here knows it because Lisa lived next door to him and was friends with his mother. Who was his manager. Anyway, and I met Lisa hiking. You should be surprised at the people that you meet hiking. But Todd Bridges, I met, it has to be 34 years ago, just before that arrest on TV. I was actually sitting in class because I studied acting, terrible actress. No one will ever accuse me of being an actress. With Stella Adler on down in Hollywood, and right now the W Hotel's up there, and I can't even remember the name of the streets on. But anyway, it was Todd Bridges. Oh my God, now I forgot the name of the show. You know, What's Up, Willis? That what was that show? Different Strokes. But anyway, Todd Bridges, he had a huge thing in the 80s because he got arrested for smoking crack on the side of the street, selling crack, smoking crack, or whatever. I met him when Argyle Avenue in Hollywood. There you go, Stella Adler. Anyway, when Stella was still alive, Stella, which consequently is who Tennessee Williams wrote the play after, A Streetcar Named Desire. He named the character Stella after Stella Adler. So I was studying at Stella Adler, and of course we did a lot of Tennessee Williams plays. That is why we did. Different Strokes was a kid show in the 70s and 80s. Anyway, Dana Plato, Todd Bridges, and now I just forgot his name. I can't remember everybody's name. My head just won't think. Firecrackers. I'm glad. Now they're going to set fire to the hills. Awesome. Our neighborhood always does all these. Tennessee loves you. Oh, good. Tennessee. Tennessee Williams. Or in Tennessee, the state. Anyway, Todd Bridges, he came in, and I was actually with the two younger Cassidy brothers. So there was Ryan Cassidy, and I think it was Patrick Cassidy at the time. I think that's the younger one's name. And then there was a couple of soap opera actors in our class. There's a whole bunch of famous people, and then there was not famous people. Anyway, my friend Gilda, she was in class. She just said she found a picture of me from that class. So I should tell her, yeah, I want to see the picture. I didn't answer her back. I forgot about it. Anyway, she had a picture of me from back when I was in that class. But Todd Bridges came running in, sat down beside me. Somebody introduced us. He ran out the back door, and then it's literally when he proceeded to get busted. He was in a bad way. But that went all back, like in his biography after that. He talks about being molested in the industry, talks about being molested. He talks about doing that. He talks about Woodstock, Ontario. He doesn't talk about that. I'm saying hi, Woodstock, Ontario. So it was just really interesting, anyhow, because Montgomery Cliff, I know, so long ago. No one even knows who we're talking about, right? David Bowie, a cult. David Bowie says he's a cult. Lisa Wench, whatever her name is. Oh my God. What's that show? That show, you know what I'm talking about. All those kids in that show. I can't remember. It drives me insane. Anyway, that's what happened. So that was my Todd Bridges story, but I only met him very briefly as he was on his way. Facts of life. There you go, as he was on his way. But it all stems from what happens in the industry. Like even he said that happened. Ray Liotta, love him, adopted. But yeah, anyway, interesting. I don't know about the David Bowie tarot deck. I don't know that I've seen it. Brody Jenner is cute. The Rock. Yeah, I'm not a fan of The Rock. Charles Boyer. Charles Boyer. See, you don't see these names. Tina Turner. Something about Tina Turner, Tony Danza, right? Anyway, Tina Turner, great, totally unique, totally like Errol Flynn. Yeah, wasn't Errol Flynn handsome? Bad shit, fucking crazy, Nazi, on and on and on and on. But wasn't Errol Flynn? Let's pull up. Do y'all know who Errol Flynn is? I'm not a fan of Fonzie, but I'm not a fan of Henry Winkler for other reasons. So that's not really fair. Errol Flynn, Gemini, not a fan of Donnie Wahlberg or the other one. Let's look up, Errol Flynn. That's who I want to channel is Errol Flynn because, and he only died at age 50, and he abused himself. And see, he was a beautiful man, okay? Beautiful man. So beautiful. And they just messed with him. They messed with him because he was born perfection, as you say. And they just don't like that. So they're gonna fuck you up and they're gonna make you crazy. I don't know much about Axl Rose. I know some things about him. That's kind of private information. But anyway, I mean, oh my God, Errol Flynn, how handsome was he? Really, really handsome. And the first kind of swashbuckling actor. I do want to channel him, but I just love at 50 that he looked like 120. I love that. And he had his daughter. He definitely got the Gemini face for sure. Super handsome. Super handsome. Super handsome. Tall, handsome, swashbuckler. Yeah, Robin Hood. Totally like just a maniac, alcoholic, drug addict, and all of that. And he was 50 when he died. He died in Vancouver. Tab Hunter used to live down the street, the Equestrian Center in Burbank. He's got a total Gemini face. Oh, Gemini face. That's it. Gemini face is eyes that kind of, the eyes are kind of close together, but they're very bright and inquisitive. So when you see eyes looking at you like a Gemini face, this is a Gemini face. I hate Robert De Niro. I think he's a pile of crap. I just don't like him for personal things. But Gemini face is like the eyes sparkle with a certain like inquisitiveness. You can always see the mischief in their eyes. Do I look like a Scorpio? I can't see you, but I'm sure you do. Yeah, Errol Flynn was just really bad. But you should see how badly he aged, like at 50. I mean, Jesus. I don't even know what to say about how bad he looked at 50. And then he had that young girlfriend. So he was another one. I think he started dating his girlfriend. His girlfriend's mother, if I remember correctly. See, I want to like these people. I do. However, my son has cheeky eyes. That's exactly cheeky eyes. That's exactly Canadian word, British word, cheeky eyes. Gemini eyes have this little like this beautiful little sparkle to them that they're up to mischief. You can see it. Jerry Springer is actually a good-looking man. However, his TV show leaves a lot to be desired. John Denver, I don't know what to say. Tarantino, evil. I don't like him, but I mean, Oliver Reed. There's an Oliver Reed story and an Ozzy story. That was told to me by Brian, and I have to remember it. I have to remember that story between the two of them. Clark Gable, Judd Nelson, not a huge fan, left my daughter for dead. Wait, Tony Danza left my daughter for dead. I don't even know what that means. But if he did, shame on him. I'm hoping you're not saying that he beat her up, or is that the name of a movie? I hope not. Rebecca Schaefer, right? Here's another weird story. You want to hear a weird story? Oliver Reed, yeah, and Ozzy. Oliver Reed and Ozzy. I know Oliver Reed used to do stuff where he would like just sit there naked and stuff, but I can't remember the story. Brian told me the story about Oliver Reed with Ozzy, as in Osborne. Told me if you run into Ozzy, tell him that Oliver says hi, but I can't remember why, so I'm not going to say it, right? I know Lila's a little Gemini rascal. Okay, late again. I sent an email. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. Great. You did say that. I will look. Neil Diamond. Okay, Neil Diamond I don't like either. Charlie Chaplin's another one. See, in Jim Carrey, Ozzy is gross. Okay, Jim Carrey, yeah, I just read what you said going up there, but Jim Carrey grew up in Keswick, in Ontario next to Newmarket. So Jim Carrey was up there. So he's over from that neck of the woods. Tony Bennett's face to me looks like a cancer face. Not the disease of, but the sign of cancer. But I think he's a Leo. But something in the face, I see cancer in the face with that. Molly Ringwald, was he a cancer? I don't know if he's a cancer. We have to look it up. Luke Perry, I feel really bad for. Fidel Castro. Why do you keep saying Fidel Castro? Are you saying I'm a militant revolutionary person? Did you ever channel Elvis? Never, not once. Never, never. I do remember the day Elvis died, though. Probably we all do. Did I just turn 12, 1977? Or was I 11 or was I 10? I don't know, but it was whatever year he died. I was with my little friend Janie that lived next door, and we went running. And we went running up to the subway at Lawrence Park Subway in Toronto, and I can remember so vividly. We went to get ice cream because I'm going to exercise and then go eat my ice cream. And there was this chocolate place called Laura Seacourts. Anyway, I was just a kid, and then we saw that Elvis died. That's what we saw. Look at that. Kim, whatever, born the 8th of January. Well, look at all that shit's in Capricorn right now. And let's not forget, he smokes, and he's like 300 pounds, right? I've never had Elvis come through. Never, never, never. Not once, not ever. Just, seriously, not ever. Elvis, well, maybe that's why I don't have Elvis come through, because he's still alive. Christy McNichol is interesting. She is who she is. Let's see, she was partying with him and passed out, and he left her. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I believe that. You know why they do that? Oh my God. Yeah, well, fuck Tony Danza too. Fuck him and fuck them all. Let's see, Sloan, why did God make me short? I don't know. Don't worry about it. You can't help it. God made me short too. And he gave me a big ass. So he made me short with a big ass. So don't worry about it. Justin Bieber was cute when he was little before the Satanists got him. Janie Lane, yes. Haven't channeled him. I should. Nikola Tesla, David Cassidy, Sloan, LOL. Judith Light. No, I haven't channeled her. Isn't she still alive? Jimmy Stewart, JFK Jr. Well, I love him. Haven't channeled him. Slash is still alive, of course. Elon Musk. You know, Elvis died 77, so I would have been 11. It would have the day after my birthday, and I was running up because I was running the 2 miles to the subway stop. Yeah, Justin Bieber looks weird now. When he was a little kid, he looked like my Jason. My Jason and Justin looked the same before Jason got all his tattoos and Justin got all his tattoos. So my Jason kind of had that Justin Bieber look when they were younger. They had the same hair and they were kind of cute. I remember Def Leppard. That's so cute. Good gear goes in too small. Okay, I don't even know what that means. It does, whatever you just said. Kurt Cobain died on my birthday. Yeah, I do remember distinctly walking in the door when Kurt Cobain died and absolutely going right to that energy. Absolutely. Of course you're psychic. If you think you're psychic, you're psychic. You don't have to prove you're psychic, really, at all. I know the chat goes so fast. Okay, so Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was a real odd duck. I mean, she was beautiful as hell. That woman was spectacular. Just beautiful. Like really, really, the eyes, everything about her. And then suddenly she started eating. But I now understand why she started eating. Pisces. Pisces, what did I tell you guys about Pisces? Pisces is the food addiction. She had a Scorpio moon. Okay, there you go. Yeah, my Keithy got a Scorpio moon. The Scorpio moons are interesting. My mother had a Scorpio moon. The Scorpio moons are interesting. Her eyes were beautiful. Pisces. Anything in Pisces brings about food addiction. And she didn't run. My God, she was gorgeous though. Breathtakingly beautiful. But I get why she's eating. I get it because sometimes, you know what? You just can't get enough food in your mouth. Having said that, as I go through the drive-thru. And now Carol's made me want to go get a Frappuccino, but these Starbucks people, my local Starbucks is the best because the people that make the Libra with food addiction here, Libra likes sauces. Libra likes sauces on their food. So they like food that is like potatoes and gravy. you know, I have a lot of Virgos, so I eat a lot of healthy, good things, and then I go AWOL with diet ice cream, which really just makes you fat anyway. John Wayne, yes, John Wayne. Roseanne Barr, yeah, Roseanne Barr, right? I know Carol makes me want to go. I know she's getting a frappuccino, but she's so cute. She's probably not. She's all petite and cute and like all cute. She's probably not, but if she did, it makes me want to. Okay, he's not dead. Yeah, I don't know if he's dead. I mean, I never channeled Elvis, so I can't. And I know Marilyn reincarnated. I felt that. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I got right off the bat. Elvis, I never picked up. Never. Starbucks is, I know. I mean, oh, the Rebecca Schaefer story. Okay, so this is weird when you talk. I just thought about this, and this is so weird. What do you think about Roseanne Barr? You know, I worked with her at the shelter. Again, I got to go by pregnancy. Jason, to bring Jason into the conversation. My little chirpy Jason was probably 2.5, and I was pregnant with Keithy. Oh, you picked up on Elvis? Okay, see, somebody picked up on Elvis. I hate John Travolta. Hate him. Sorry, hate him. Love him in early movies. Was a huge fan till I know what I know, and now I'm not a fan. And I can't even look at his face because I know what he's eating. That's all I'm saying. He too has a food addiction, by the way, but my God, he was a good dancer. And how can you say he was straight? I loved Grease. I was 12 when Grease came out. Yes, my birthday's August 15th. Okay, so Rebecca Schaefer worked, okay, so I grew up in Toronto, and everybody, there's an August 16th, and everybody in my neighborhood, they were all like, the parents were like doctors and business people. Like my dad was a businessman, my mom was a businesswoman. The neighbors were doctors. My little friend Janie she was like the youngest of 5, and her dad was a heart surgeon. And he used to drive a Maserati, and I drove him crazy because I can't believe I'm going to say this because I'm such OCD myself. But I was the kid that would get into the Maserati on the way to school in the morning now keep in mind, you're in Toronto and you've got ice and snow all over the road. I'd come whipping over to their house, and then Janie would be like, can we drive her to school? And I'd pop in the car. And I'd have come through the backyards, right? So I'd have like slush all over me and crap. And her dad would make me take my boots off because we had to wear boots to school. Make me take my boots off. Make me put them over there. Get in the car. Put my shit on a like mat. He just like I knew he was horrified. He's like, you have to drive these kids to school. They're so messy. And I was so messy. And I would run through their house, and then in their living room with all the artifacts that he collected. I wasn't allowed in there because I had a tendency to take like things and knock them off and run into things and eat cookies and touch things. I was that kid. I was the kid you didn't want in your house. We could hang out in the basement. Anyway, long story short, Janie had an older brother, Reggie. Reggie dated Pam Dauber from my sister Sam, which you're talking about, Rebecca Schaefer. This is in Toronto. This is when I'm a little kid growing up. And anyway, I think I was 17, Janie was 18, and her brother went out jogging. He caught the flu. Now listen to this weird story. He caught the flu. And Pam, I don't know if they were dating at that time. I think they might have even been engaged back then. So we're talking in the 70s. And anyway, her brother went out. He felt better. He went out running because we all go running, like whatever. We find running people. And he died of a heart attack. And I just remember thinking, I might have been 16. Anyway, when Janie, I was like 17 when she told me, and she was like a little bit older. But anyhow, I think she was a Capricorn. Can't remember, but I want to say that. Anyway, her dad, being a heart doctor, couldn't save her brother. But it was interesting because he dated Pam Dauber, and then Pam was the co-star of my sister Sam, Rebecca Schaefer, who had that guy that showed up at the door, which to me, honestly, Mark Harmon. She married Mark Harmon now, yeah. But she, that was in there. No, but they're true stories. It sounds weird. It sounds like I'm a psycho. I didn't realize how like interconnected everything was when I was little, but it was true. No one's gonna drink bleach. And don't waste, put bleach on my hair. But anyway, Rebecca Schaefer, that guy that killed her, the whatever, the guy that was, they say, stalking her. I actually have a theory on that, and I really feel like I feel like that's a form of mind control on these people. So whoever the kid was that shot her, and I could see his face, but I couldn't tell you who he is. I have a feeling his parents must have worked in the military or in the army on some level, and he was lived it, yeah, down, I know exactly, Crescent Heights, somewhere around Crescent Heights, right? Going down the hill that way, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me, whoever lived in her neighborhood. Anyway, poor little Rebecca Schaefer answers her door and she gets murdered like that. So to me, that is mind control with him. The voices told him to do it, that he went there and did it. It sounds like mind control. And I'm convinced a lot, oh, Robbie Benson, wasn't he cute when he was little? Let's see, I was 6 and I remember he died. Okay, I don't even know. Please don't tell me Robbie Benson died. Okay, so let me see, Rebecca Schaefer's date of birth. Let's look up little Rebecca Schaefer. She was super cute. Anyway, Rebecca Schaefer, I don't know that that wasn't planned. I don't know that that wasn't planned. I never got the right feeling about it. Like, I never had the right feeling about it. I thought Ricky Schroeder was cute, but he's another one that I mean, you can't go in this industry and not be a little bit weird. I can't really talk about Paul Walker because I'm around people that are friends with him. So I don't really discuss it out of courtesy in that way. Just because, but that was probably a murder too. Ricky Schroeder, super cute. But again, a child actor. Vin Diesel, I have no like for at all whatsoever. None. None. Yeah, I don't know that I thought Paul Walker was cute or not cute. That Shelley, I'm not going to say the last name here. That Shelley that you just mentioned going up there, if you look at it, 22 murders in Nova Scotia. I heard about that. I did a video on Nicole Brown Simpson, but it's interesting. It's very interesting because when you're talking about the shootings in Nova Scotia, when you're talking about all of these shootings where people, you know, have issues and they go up and they just go crazy and they end up dead, I really feel like those are mind control. Just look at their faces, look at their eyes, look at what they do. My friend Martha, my beautiful hiking friend Martha, when I ran into her, I told you this. She was at I don't know if I told you this, but she was at the Vegas shootings, and she was actually there, and it kind of traumatized her. And to me, those are like mass rituals. That's what I feel. I just really feel it. I don't think any human being's going to go out and do that. So there's some, right by Crescent Heights. That's where I thought she died. Yeah. The murderer's father was in the Air Force. See, he struck me. The look in his eye was mind control. To me, it's mind control. I mean, I look at him and I'm like, he's like, duh, duh, duh. And they go and do it, right? Did my mom have an abortion? Okay, don't ask. If your mom did, that's her business. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Yeah, Myrna Loy. Let's see. Are you? Yeah, I'm sure her kids are dead or she would have produced them, but I don't know where they're dead or why they're dead. I think she's a psychopath, that woman. Let's see. No, I don't feel Jonathan Brandis killed himself, but I haven't channeled him. Just instinctually when you do it. Michelle Pfeiffer, love Michelle Pfeiffer. Haven't seen her in years. So, let's see. Schaefer. Let's see, Rebecca Schaefer. Such a little cutie. Look at that. What a lovely girl. That little face, living on her own. What was she, 22, 25? I mean, she was a baby girl. She was from Eugene, Oregon, so that was nice. She came from a nice part of the country. No, well, Khloe Kardashian does look like it, but I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I do not like Tom Cruise. I never have liked Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise aggravates me. but I mean, I don't like men that give off that fake appearance of super niceness. And he's got, you know, whatever. I don't know. Don't know about that. But hold on, I want to look up here. Rebecca Schaefer. Okay, she was a November 6th and 1967. So she would, if in effect, be 52 right now. And she died in 89. So she was a baby girl. And that's sickening. Her height was 5'7", if anybody cares. But yeah, I mean, that's Robert John Bardo. Yeah, somebody said that. So they just strike me as they're in the military. These people are mind controlled. And no one tells people that. These people go out and they're like, oh, this crazy gunman, beautiful, right? This crazy gunman went out and did this. It's like, no, they didn't. The crazy gunman, his soul doesn't even know what the fuck he did because it's been separated like that. Yeah, 3 names. I don't know, because people have a middle name. Shelly M. will just say, I saw her when I channeled her, and I will do my thoughts on Scientology. Am I even allowed to say that on here without getting death threats? I think it's a cult. I think you know what? Here's what I said the other night. L. Ron Hubbard was roommates with Aleister Crowley and Jim Parsons. What more do you need to know? I mean, Satanism, and L. Ron Hubbard, they said, was a satanic pedophile. So it stands, and he was roommates with Aleister Crowley in Pasadena. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense to me, right? Makes total sense. Wait, let me see this little girl's chart here. Okay. She died July 18th, 89. Yeah. See, but why they picked her, I don't know. I don't know why she was picked. I don't know if she was like a sacrifice for somebody on the set. I have no idea, but you know, it's really easy to say someone has a stalker, but what that is, yeah, The Fall of the Cabal is excellent. When you watch that, you're just like, Leah Remily, I told you her sister was my roommate, half-sister from the father's side of the family. The mother and Leah took off and went into Scientology, and the sister, Christiana, and the stepdad, she's the one, the roommate where I said I had to sleep in the bathroom because of the other shenanigans going on in the room. That was Leah Remilly's sister, way back when. Anyway, everyone now is out in Toronto today. Yay. The Vegas show, I think it's all a ritual. I think it's all a ritual. Closed our trails. I think it's all, Leah tells the truth. Absolutely. I think it's all a ritual. I hate Robert De Niro. Al Pacino, I don't know. Let me see. Rebecca was to read the Pacino's daughter in The Godfather. Okay, so it was a hit for whatever. Let's see. Oh dear, I'm a 5'1" hobbit. You're not a hobbit. Okay, we all have our preferences in whatever. We have preferences, right? I don't like Lady Gaga, but I never did. Alanis Morissette seems angry. Rose McGowan seems like Rose McGowan, always. She's kind of an interesting background. I listened to her. Okay, Marina Abramovic. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. You know, I'm going to snorkel. I don't know why anybody, I had this conversation, okay? She's not a hobbit. Whoever said they're a hobbit, you're not a hobbit. I don't understand. And I had this, Marina is a witch. Well, that's obvious. That's obvious with the whole spirit cooking thing. Angelina Jolie is a troll. Please do a reading. I will do a reading on Jonathan Brandis, but he has to come through to me. I know, I'm trying to even think of Duran Duran. I can't even pull their songs up in my head anymore. I can't. What was I going to say? Oh my God, you just asked me a question and I was going to say something. See, I can't even think. Yeah, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson had to be involved in it and then had to out it at the same time. You know? Oh, Hungry Like the Wolves. There you go. Thank you. Okay, Lenny Kravitz, that's a man. Lenny Kravitz, all bets are off. Lenny Kravitz. Oh yeah, baby. He is, now that's a dude. I don't even care how tall he is. Okay, so I was talking about something else. Oh yeah, conversation this afternoon. So, okay, Russell Brand. I went to see Russell Brand. I did go to see Russell Brand, but I'll tell you that story. I went to see him at the Conscious Life Expo, and when I watched him, I told you the story when I was, I know Lenny Kravitz is sexy as fuck. Lenny Kravitz is magnificent. Lenny Kravitz is, I think he's a Taurus. He's got them snorting nostrils and that look in his eye and those sunglasses and that low jeans. Okay, anyway, Lenny Kravitz, I'm over it. His kids must hate him because every woman, every friend of theirs would be over and be like, how's your dad? How's your dad? Okay. So I had a conversation this afternoon with somebody who did not believe me that there was a, I think we can all agree that Lenny, oh, he's a Gemini. He's got something in Taurus, so I gotta look up his chart. We can all agree that Lenny Kravitz is a fine, fine young man. Yes, we can. But somebody who said to me, what is Bill Gates' motive? He's fine. Fine as fuck. Okay, so what is Bill Gates' motive, right? Now you got me thinking Lenny Kravitz, and I'm already having hot flashes. He is hot. But anyway, I was asked, what is Bill Gates' motivation for what he's doing? And it's interesting because I said, what was, the Hillside Stranglers' motivation for doing what he was doing? What was Jeffrey Dahmer's motivation for doing what he's doing? It doesn't matter what anybody's motivation is for doing what they're doing. It's just a matter of what they're doing. So why are they doing what they're doing? Well, when you think of Elvis, Elvis was what, 25, and he had to go get Priscilla? Priscilla's parents sold Priscilla to Elvis is what happened. She was 14. As a mother, you don't fucking go give your kid over to Elvis, whether he's fucking Elvis or not, and say, yeah, my 14-year-old's going to go with this 25-year-old because he's Elvis. What the hell is that? I mean, who cares who he is? It's your 14-year-old daughter. You're supposed to know better than that. But yeah, it's disgusting. It's pedophilia, okay? So I'm not a fan of Elvis because of that, because that happened. Okay. The Facebook survey. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Facebook's a bunch of stalking Nazis. But hold on, so we're talking about Bill Gates, right? So Bill Gates, who cares what his motivation is? His motivation was whatever the hell it is in his head, right? So yes, Elvis was wrong. No, I know he's wrong. I don't care if he's Elvis, the girl's 14. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is fucking wrong with you? What is so, Lisa Marie's personally controlled? Like, yeah, of course she is. That's why she eats all the time. I'm now understanding why we eat. Okay, can you channel the planets? Okay, I don't even know what that means. Okay, the survey, my friend Arlene, also friend of Carol, also friend of Estelle. Okay, so anyway, late last night, I'm sitting there in bed. It's like midnight, and so then my little text goes off and it's Arlene. So I look at I look at her text, and I look at her text, and then where is it? My little Arlene, she sends this text. So here's how it happened. She was on her phone. Oh, she sent it to our group here. She was on her phone, and she not logged in, clicked open her Facebook. And so there was a survey there. Sometimes she gets surveys, right? So her surveys are, I don't know, on shit she's looked at on Facebook, right? So she thought it was on something that she was just, a product that she was just looking at, and she opened it up off of her Facebook. So the survey, when she clicked open her Facebook, there was the survey there. And she clicks it open thinking it's on some kitchen product or something, right? No. She's texting me. She screenshotted it. We will be asking you a few questions about Sloan Bella. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Look, there's the screenshot. What, like, seriously? What the fuck is that? You're going to do what? See, 11:05 last night. She sends me that. And so it says, how well does Sloan Bella understand you? She's my fucking friend, so I guess I understand her. Yeah, that's what Facebook sent her. I'm not joking you. Because I put up Bill Gates videos, Nazi Facebook, Jeff Zuckerfuck, and his cunt wife, okay? Yeah, I said that. They're both the C words. This fucking asshole puts up a survey. This is a form of intimidation, okay? Form of intimidation. We will be asking you a few questions about Sloan Bella. I'm sorry, Jeff Zuckerberg. Am I your fucking personal bitch? Do you employ my ass? No, you don't, right? No, it wasn't. I don't know if it was fake profile check, because a few people have gotten it, but you could be right about that. But don't use me in your fake profile check. Please. But it was the first thing. The second thing was, to the best of your knowledge, how active is Sloan Bella typically on Facebook? Like, what are we in court? I mean, then it was, where on Facebook do you typically see Sloan Bella? Well, I see her at the restaurant when we're eating dinner till you fucks shut the restaurant down. Dumb fucks. Anyway, I'm like, what? She's, you know, she wasn't going to answer it. And then she's like, I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to answer all good stuff. I'm like, well, I fucking hope you would. How much does Sloan Bella typically post? How much of what Sloan Bella typically posts do you want to see? Look at that. Literally, she's screenshotting it. What is that? What is that? Someone saw a little girl behind you. Oh, I hope I don't feel her, but maybe I'm going to get pregnant. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. Okay, what was that noise? All right, now we're in the noise. Exactly. How many hours do you sleep? Not long, really. One of us needs to develop something. Well, Dr. Shiva Bashard, Dr. Shiva, I don't know his last name. Anyway, Dr. Shiva is proposing. I listened to a whole thing. Facebook is a hub of fucks, is what Facebook is. Anyway, is it Dr. Shiva who's running for Senate that I love? Dr. Shiva proposed a platform that works with the U.S. Mail Service, because the U.S. Mail Service is protected in the U.S. Constitution. And yes, exactly. So in the, yes, Shiva Bashar. So in the U.S. Constitution, I'm training too hard. Training too hard for what? I'm not training, I'm eating. I'm hungry all the time. Oh God, you just reminded me. Oh, I'm going to try not to go to In-N-Out Burger tonight. American Woman, yes. We're talking about Lenny Kravitz again, right? We just went back to him. I guess, exactly. So anyway, he was proposing a Facebook type thing on Jerry Lee Lewis, another one that married his 13-year-old cousin. What the fuck is wrong? Like, how, and Desi is hot. How are women supposed to even trust men? Did you know Bashar, okay, I can never, Dr. Shiva Bashar, I can't say it, whatever his name is, him, who's running for Senate. Did you know that he married Fran Drescher, the nanny? I did not know that. I do not like Andrew Cuomo. I do not think Andrew Cuomo is good. I think he's a thug. Sorry. Sorry for all you Andrew Cuomo fans, whatever. I just don't like the bullshit I'm seeing. Lisa Bonet is a witch. Okay, well, Dr. Shiva, right? Right. Dick and Elvis both like them young. Okay. Dick who? Dick Clark? Yeah, see, Elvis, I mean, I can't. Anthony Hopkins. Okay, so Anthony Hopkins, when I found out that the movie that he did, Silence of the Lamb, someone in the last chat, okay. Oh, God, can't stand Cuomo's. I can't read these quick. Same with Chris Cuomo with his nips pierced. Lenny Kravitz. We're back to Lenny Kravitz. You could yank on those nipple rings. All right, I will stop. I will stop right now before my kids watch this. Okay, yeah, Russell Brand. Does anyone else think Frito Chromo? Yes, of course. Of course. All these people, I know Lenny is hot. We should just all like have a 24-hour-a-day Lenny Kravitz channel. Oh, they're divorced? Oh, that's a bummer. I thought they'd make a cute couple, but Fran Drescher had like a rough time. She married the gay guy first, and then she had that home invasion, robbery, rape thing, which I feel really bad for her, horrific, in front of her husband, and I think that probably really messed her head up, and that was horrific. That was probably 15 years ago. Oh God, excuse me. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so they're proposing a platform on the mail service, on the post office mail mail server sites to do a platform like Facebook where you have the right to free speech. See, under Zuckerberg, and I mean, he didn't really create Facebook, right? You know it. It was given to him because he did the high meditation. That's what it was, and that's what happened. I don't like Drake. Yes, I'm in for 24 hours. Katy Perry has so much Scorpio. Yeah, Lucille Ball. Why are actresses pressured to be skinny? Well, I'll tell you the answer to that. Okay, so the whole idea. All right, so let's go back to the turn of the century. Let's go back all the way back there. And let's go back to when women weren't allowed on stage during Shakespearean time. So they had all the young boys dress up as women because really the whole world is gay. This has always been my contention at this point. But they had the men dress up as women. So in Shakespearean time, everybody was men on stage, even if they were playing women. So you got your transgender shit there. Then, what looks like a man on stage now run by an entire industry that's run by a gay mafia, which I'm not allowed to fucking say. But you know what? I'm sorry, your rights aren't any more protected than my rights, okay? You want to call me something, I'm going to call you back. The gay mafia that runs Hollywood, and it is a gay mafia. I'm sorry, it just is. Not all of them. If the gays like you, you're in, right? Like if the gays like you, you're in. But if the gays don't like you, you're out. You're out. You're out. So anyway, am I allowed to say that on here, or is this too going to be banned because I use GAY word? But anyway, that's what they call it in Hollywood. So I'm just saying what they call it. But look what a woman looks like when she's super skinny with big fake tits, right? She looks like a boy transgendered with boobs. So they're getting what they want. They get someone who looks like a boy, and that's what they want. I'm convinced of it. And they like to turn men, my hall pass. I know, right? But they like to turn women into real women. They want men attracted to other men is what they want. This seems to be what they want, because when you look at Victoria's Secret's models, I mean, we're all running around going, we have to be thin, but really, seriously, I'm eating too much, okay? But seriously, but you go around. So real women aren't respected at all on the planet right now. Yeah, Margaret, I don't know. We blocked Margaret tonight. We blocked her. I know she's not here, right? Margaret, bitch ass bitch. Oh God, hysterical, right? Fuck that girl. Fuck that girl. Yeah, well, Jamie Lee Curtis, they say, was born a hermaphrodite, which is possible. But see, they transgender them young. You can't even keep up with it. Real men want real women. Yeah, real men say that, but real men also are into porn. And if they're looking at porn, they're looking at men dressed as women. So women don't have a chance. Actually, we need a planet of women with just women with Lenny Kravitz. That's what we need, quite frankly. We need Lenny Kravitz on our planet. I think he's up for the job. But not everybody. He probably doesn't want everybody, right? Where are the real men? Okay, there are some really nice Margaret who. That's what we're calling trolls on this channel. We call them little bitch Margarets, okay? That's who the trolls are. I'm gay. Can I visit that planet too? I know, you just want to come in on Lenny Kravitz action. We are keeping Lenny Kravitz for ourselves. We the women are keeping what's on the dark side of the moon. I have no idea. Okay, see there. Thank you, Wayne. That was a nice compliment as opposed to the Margaret compliments. Yeah, it's Margaret, not Karen. It really is Margaret. Like, I'm telling you, I know who it is. That's why I'm calling her by her name. I'm fucking with her. Wait, is Jean Harlow Marilyn? No. Jean Harlow, totally different. Reese Witherspoon, interesting. I'm on Lenny's planet. I'm just going to say that from now on. I'm on fucking Lenny's planet. I'm going to have t-shirts made up like that, and that is where I'm fucking living. That's where I'm living from now on, is Lenny Kravitz's planet. I don't like Carol Burnett. I never thought she was funny. I don't know what I thought about her, but something was wrong with her. And I mean, I shouldn't say that. I don't really know, but something about her always bothered me. And again, it's an energy thing. I watched her shows. I thought she was talented. It's not that. It's an energy thing. Like, it's literally. Meditation can definitely help. Betty White's Capricorn. Okay, Scorpio rising. Fuck, I married a Scorpio rising. Scorpio risings are deadly. They're sneaky as shit. Um, they sneak around corners. You turn around and you could be off on your own, and you turn around and you're like, shit, the Scorpio rising's behind me. Um, will you find out if they take? I have no idea. I don't know if they take it down. They're ruining my subscribers. They keep removing subscribers, and I keep emailing them. Drunk Margaret, that's what she was, is drunk. They keep removing my subscribers. It goes up, and then this is as slow as it's ever been, and then backwards. See, Jean Harlow is interesting. She was a young woman, as you know, 25, and I think she might have been a Pisces too. And I believe that Jean Harlow is dead, but I believe that I think her husband, the little agent, whatever his name was, with the little dick, according to them, I wasn't there. But apparently let's see, why did they turn our kids? They want them because it's a satanic agenda. They want everybody male and female. They want all the men looking like women, and they want all the women looking like men. Look at weightlifting women. There's actually, and not that it's not a huge thing, but these women are on drugs, okay? Like, you do not get arms like a man if you're not on drugs, period. Right, I know, truth bombs. I'm going to get in trouble. Brandon Fraser, okay, Starseed people. I don't even know who that Timothy person is. I'm confused as well. Underlay of deep-seated anger. Yeah, something about Carol Burnett. I don't know what it is. Shiva and Fran never married. It was a spiritual friendship ceremony. Okay, that's sweet. Anyway, yeah. But Scorpio moon. Oh, yeah, Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising. Keep in mind, the water sign risings are female dominated. So the Scorpio rising aligns themselves with the mother figure. So usually there's an undercurrent of struggle between the mother and father with the Scorpio riding. The chat is all over the place. I know, because welcome to my world. My world is all over the place. You're not cursed. Stop that. I mean, unless you consider being born on the planet Earth is cursed. You are a Scorpio if you're born November 7th. I'm November 7th, 1978. How do you know if you are a Scorpio? You are a Scorpio. You're born November 2nd. That is Scorpio. Oh, your rising sign is your time of birth. So you have to know your time of birth. And then you just go online and you put it. Vivian Lee was a whack job. Look at her pictures. She's crazy. She is crazy. Seriously, Vivian Lee is crazy. Craig Ferguson. That's weird. Somebody just was talking to me about him today. Chad is like Sloan, OCD, ADD. I'm not bipolar. Oh, Vivian Lee. Yeah, well, she strikes me as bipolar. I'm not bipolar, but, whatever. I could be bipolar. No, Vivian Lee, when I look at her pictures now, I'm like, how did this bitch even get a job? Like, seriously. But you look at her face. Jean Harlow. Oh, Jean Harlow. Okay, wait. She's a Taurus, Jean Harlow? Wait a second. Anyway, I think her husband punched her in the gut and ruptured her kidney, is what I think. I think she had a kidney infection. Oh, yeah, Anthony Hopkins, Jean Harlow. Oh, that's somebody else. I'm like, Jean Harlow died at 25, not 40. That was a Jean Harlow, somebody else that died. Jean Harlow, hold on, natal chart. Harlow. I remember Pisces with her somehow. She actually was quite lovely in the early 20s, the trend, which I do love, was those really thin eyebrows and those really thin lips. And I can do that. I can take my liner off and wipe my eyebrows off too and do that. But I kind of like that look. But then we went swinging the other way. So now it's thick and thick. Okay, so let's look at Jean Harlow's natal chart. Anthony Hopkins, when he did the movie Silence of the Lambs, okay? When he did the movie Silence of the Lambs, and he's in the prison cell and talking about eating the human flesh and all of that. The guy that owned the restaurant, whatever that restaurant is, you guys told me, the red whatever that they kicked Sarah Sanders out of when she was eating there with her family. The owner or the chef in that restaurant, I'm not sure which one it is. Let me see. The black blanket behind you. No, I'm not moving anything behind me because it's my fucking house. Sorry. And it's not black, it's gray. But all right. Okay, so the restaurant owner that they kicked Sarah Sanders out of, the red something, red chicken, red whatever, That guy wrote a whole magazine article on how to cook a human being, Red Hen, on how to cook. Thank you for that. On how to cook a human being. So on cooking a human being, he's the one that prepped Anthony Hopkins for that movie. So I'm like, yes, I did not know my time of birth as a kid. That is correct. I did not know it till I found my birth records, and there was a discrepancy in the records. So yeah, an adopted kid, did you know? No, I didn't. Adopted kids don't know because I didn't have identifying information. I didn't find out my rising sign till I was 36. However, my initial teacher, Brian, back in the day, rectified my chart and rectified it exactly to what my actual birth time was without knowing that. Because when they rectify, oh, that's probably what I didn't like about Carol Burnett. She was an alcoholic. When you rectify a chart, you go back to events in their life, like, I don't know, like when a grandparent died, when you moved away, when this happened, when that happened, whatever it is. Oh, somebody just found their bio parents. Good. I mean, good if you wanted to. Yeah, so I remember my kid's birth exactly because I was doing their chart at that exact moment. Like, John was literally right there. Hubby is adopted, just found out his time of birth. Excellent. Isn't it such a relief? Like a simple fucking thing like that. But there's some countries. I have people who come from Iran and people who come from China and they don't know their time of birth. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins, but the fact that he played that movie turned my stomach and there was nothing. Okay, so my kids' charts, literally Jason came out on July 14th, 92 at 11:43 p.m. and 25 seconds. So 11:43 and 25 seconds. 9 degrees Aries rising, exact. So when something crosses the ascendant, it's exact. He's a Cap moon. It's exact. Exact. Keithy came out earlier. We had a bet on Keithy. Yes, Natalie Wood was murdered. I did a video on that. Keithy was born on December 18th at 8:23 and 43 seconds p.m. at night. And he's a Leo rising, 21 degrees. And it's conjunct my ascendant and conjunct my sun. It's on my sun. And Keithy and I both have Saturn and Pisces. And we both have them. Well, his is in the 7th, mine's in the 8th. But I have intercepts. So anyway, that's what happened there. So little Keithy's a Leo rising with a Scorpio moon. And that is something else to deal with. Okay, so Jean Harlow, let's look at Jean Harlow's chart. Because she really strikes me as Pisces. I used to love Charlie Chaplin as a kid. It's the only thing I watched because he was a mime. And I could kind of figure out where he was going. Okay, I don't know why you said Jean Harlow's birthday was today. She's born on March 3rd, 1911 at 7:40 p.m. She is a Pisces with an Aries moon and a Libra rising. So the moon's opposing the rising in her chart. She's a metal pig. That's her Chinese animal. She is not a pig, but she is a metal pig. Yeah, so let's see. Sun, Uranus. She had Mercury. Mercury's also in Pisces. That's Mercury in Pisces. Yeah, it was, well, Wagner shoved her in the water because Wagner's gay and Wagner was screwing, what's his name? And she caught them. See, she had an 8th house Saturn too. So that's a difficult thing. Moon in the 7th, Venus. She's Venus conjunct Moon in Aries, which is interesting. Neptune in the 10th in Cancer. So she embodied the female figure of whatever was at the time frame. I'm talking about Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow was engaged. Yeah, not William Powell. That's not who she was with, though. Who was the guy she married? Who was that little guy? My long form birth certificate. Shit, I just saw that. Yeah, Jean Harlow, that little agent she was married to, Paul Byrne. There you go. That agent is the one that smacked her. I think she died of kidney something or whatever. That's what I feel that happened to her. They lost my birth certificate in the hospital when I was born. I don't know my time of birth. Okay, so can we find some relatives that maybe remember if it's dinner or night or whatever? Otherwise, you have to do a sun on the ascendant. So what that is on your birthday, you put your chart for 6 a.m. and you just read the aspects around the chart. That's about the best way to do it. She was dying on film. Why was she dying on film? Oh my God, why? You were hacked. Who was hacked? Okay, Christopher Walken. Yes, that's who I meant. Red Rooster, that's the bar that we used to own, but that's not the restaurant. That's the Red Hen. Cancer rising men. Yeah, Cancer rising men have abandonment issues. Okay, I don't even understand that language. It looks like German. Shatner. Yeah, well, they sacrifice people. So like William Shatner's had 2 or 3 wives die. Sure he has. Yes, Paul Walker is dead. My mom said, okay, wait. Fatty Arbuckle. I did a video on that. I did a video on, who was I doing it on? And they brought up Fatty Arbuckle. Can't remember. Paul Walker is dead. Brandon Fraser. I got a survey. I didn't open it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you got a survey on me, but you got a survey. Sam Elliott's a Leo. I remember that. Leo rising men. Leo rising men are cute. Sylvester Stallone, I'm not a fan of. No bueno. Farrah Fawcett was lovely in spirit, actually. I didn't necessarily think I would like her or not like her, but she was, Dear Sloan, I watched your video. Heather, okay, somebody's writing to me up there. I can see it. Oh God, headache. Sharon Tate, I did videos on that. Farrah was really lovely. Very lovely. Oh, triple Virgo. My God, bravo to you that you live in this environment. You probably cleaned your whole house up and painted the neighbors too, right? I was adopted, so, oh, you don't have access. You can get access. You can get access to your adopted records once you're over the age of 18. You petition the court for something called identifying information, and you can get information. There's an amended birth certificate. If your parents changed your birth name, there'll be an amended birth certificate, all that kind of thing. Edward G. Robinson. Wow, we haven't heard of that in a while. Rita Hayworth. Wow, 2-3 you go, Sloan. I don't even know what that means, but I'm going. So yeah, so you can get an amended birth certificate. Princess Grace was a Scorpio, if I remember correctly. And let's see. Oh my God, I hate Ryan O'Neal. Who just mentioned Ryan O'Neal? Fuck Ryan O'Neal. Fucking fuck. He slept with his daughter and Melanie Griffith at the same time. Aries men. Well, I only marry Aries men. So Aries men are, if there's an Aries man in the room, I'm like, hey, how are you? And then I get into, no doubt, an argument with them. Aries men are Seth Rogen. Yeah, not a fan. Okay, so Aries men, how do we describe them? They're Aries, so they're very traditional in their approach. So they like women to be, yeah, but your son was April Fool's Day, but he's not a fool. He's not a joke. He's your son. He's cute. Aries men they're traditional, and they like their women to be traditional, but they often pull in very strong women to go, oh, it was Sharon Tate, Fatty Arbuckle. Thank you. I get confused. Like, I literally have mush for brain now. Mae West was a Leo. So Aries men, they come in and they have something to prove. So I call them kind of like the cavemen of the Zodiac, but I don't mean that in a bad way. They're very traditional. So they like their wife a certain way. They're the ones that like garter belts and stockings, and they like their wives, like, are you going to cook? And they like to pat their wives on the butt, and do that in this territory. And then, whatever. Aries men are aggressive. That's what I said. I'm like, I'll see an Aries man in the room and I'm like, hey, and then I will no doubt start arguing with them. They do that, but they are traditional, so they will marry you, and they usually have a first marriage early and then a second marriage. Men are that way in general. Like, we live in a culture, you have to remember, we are human animals first. Oh, you married a triple Sag. I wonder what that is like. Is that fun? Are we hiking every day? We rollerblading? We skating? We jumping out of parachute? What are we doing? Capricorn rising women. Capricorn rising women come from difficult childhoods, so they tend to really make their lives nice for their families. So the Capricorn rising women tend to marry up in life, or marry somebody that can provide for them so that they can be good mothers, and they're usually good business women because they come from a loss of it in childhood. Like, there were things missing in their childhood. I mean, things, missing. God, I'm sweating. Can you see the sweat rolling off me? Oh my God. Aries and an Aries have an Aries child. Well, it means there's going to be a lot of fighting in the house. Aries do that. Remember that. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. Mars is a warring planet. So Aries engages in debates and, whatever, caveman mentality. I don't quite mean it. I don't quite mean it that way, because the Aries men in my life have been, my father was an Aries, some of the smartest men I know. I mean, truly quick thinking and educated and smart thinking people. Very, very smart. And some of them were the dumbest men, like my first husband that was an Aries, got out on the side of the road, that whole story, but, dumb as a brick. But Aries, probably the wrong word, but what I mean by that is traditional, okay? Traditional in their thinking. So Aries with Mars and Aries. Oh, that's interesting. Well, Mars is in its ruling planet. I mean, sign. So that's good. That's actually not bad. Princess Di was a Cancer, Pisces moon, and Sag rising with those little long legs of hers, Princess Di. Remember her long legs? That's little Sag legs. Little long Sag legs for her. I think she was tall too. Cancer Sun, Scorpio rising. Well, that's a difficult one because that's very hidden. Okay, Leo rising women. What can I say? Here we are. Bossy, dominant, childish, hot-tempered. Fire signs are hot-tempered. I know, poor Diana. Aries women. I quite like Aries women too. The Aries women, I would describe them. Remember, the female and males of the signs are different, because females are one thing and males are different. But Aries women are, Aries women are men's women. So they're not those women that are delicate flowers, like, oh, don't swear, don't use the word pussy. They're not like that. They're strong. They can work. They can ride motorbikes. They can cook. They can have good sex. They can look beautiful. So Aries women are kind of well-rounded, strong women. But they're not wallflowers. So you're going to have they're fire signs. So you marry a fire sign woman, you're going to have a force to be reckoned with, right? It's like a, fire sign. Try to keep a fire sign in the house. You're not going to keep a fire sign. We don't listen. Fire sign women. Okay, that's enough. Somebody just poked me right there. I can't see it. I just felt a poke. Okay, so fire sign women are masculine in nature in their representation because they're masculine ruled signs. So you're an Aries sun, I'm a Leo sun, and a Sag sun woman. Sag sun women have more of a fun twist on things. So Sages in the women category are looking for fun. So if you want to date a Sag woman, you got to take her out for fun. She wants to laugh. She wants to have fun. She wants to do physical shit. She wants to do happy stuff, right? If you're taking a Leo woman out, number one, she would like you to buy her shoes. Okay. She would like you to buy shoes. She wants to have fun too, but she also, Leo women like to create things. So she probably wants to take you out to do something let's create this. Let's go look for this. I'm going to make stew, so let's go find the correct ingredients and let's go out on an adventure to find that, okay? So that's like a Leo thing. Leo wants to find an adventure, to find things, to create, okay? So Leo women are always they're like the business ones. They're thinking. Aries women are even more. Aries women are like the executives that run 3 households. Aries women put themselves into situations and you're just like, whoa. They could have 4 kids. They could cook dinner. They can be running a business. They can be doing that over there. Aries women are really, they're tough. They're the ones, think of the Wild West. Think back in the day. Think of the woman with the shotgun out on the porch living by herself saying, fuck you. That's an Aries woman. Okay, that's what that is. So I love Eartha Kitt. But if you look at Taurus, Taurus women or earth sign women, the earth signs are all different. The Taurus is going to build. The Virgo is going to build on intellect. The Capricorn is going to create security. So there's different levels of it. If you look on the water sign women, The water sign. Cancer women are your nurturers, but they're also your collectors. Cancer will collect people. They'll collect things. They'll nurture people. They'll do things for people. Your Scorpio, now they're your, they're the Zodiac's dominatrix. Sorry, the Scorpio women are out there. They're out there collecting in a sexual way energy. Okay, so the Scorpio women are the ones like, they're like, let me figure out how to maneuver in that way. And then you've got your Pisces women, and Pisces women are a collaboration of all signs. So Pisces women are usually, when in a relationship, I feel bad for Pisces women, but when in a relationship, Pisces women are usually the ones that are the mirror for the misbehavior of other people in relationships directed. So they're the mirror. So the Pisces women, you will see through her emotive behaviors what goes on. So double Virgo Libra, I just saw that go by. Aquarius rising women. Okay. What about those spirit boxes? Yeah, I don't know what to say about those. Some of them seem to be accurate. I am really not sure about the spirit boxes. For those of you who don't know, spirit boxes are when somebody dies and you want to pull the spirit energy through. The person can speak through the configuration of the box, but I'm not really sure why you would need that, if only not to prove it to other people, because a medium does the same thing. Like technically the medium gets the information. So I think the spirit box is for people maybe that aren't mediums, although some of them say they are. So I have no idea how that really works. Can you tell me if I have an attachment? I don't know if you have an attachment, to answer that question. Okay, wait, did the big cat lady feed her husband? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, Cancer rising. I can't even get into that. Rita Hayworth. Steve Huff, I know nothing about. I don't watch any of these shows. I really don't watch them. I don't watch TV. I literally don't turn a TV on. I don't watch shit because I just can't watch shit. Because if I watch shit, I'll go crazy. Oh, air signs. Okay, so air sign women's. You've got your Gemini women. So your Gemini women are nonstop learning, fun, barrels of monkeys, running around, having a lot of fun, right? Oh, Carol fed her husband to the lion, the cat lady. Are you talking about Carol? Cute Carol? Or Starbucks Carol or a different Carol? Hell is real. You can't just have Aries and fairies. Oh, Carol Baskin. Oh, Carol Baskin. I don't even know who that is. Why do I not know the lady that fed her husband? Yeah, I can't deal with these people. What the fuck is that, right? Thank you guys for the super chats, by the way. Hell is real. You don't just have airy fairy happy out there. That's like saying when you go to the mall, everybody's a nice Christian person running around the mall, or a kind person, or a well-hygiened person. Oh, Tiger King. Is that what that show? Yeah, I've never watched it. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch any of it. I don't watch it anymore. I'm not participating in it. Anyway, Gemini women are in a relationship. They're wanting to learn in diversity, a lot of different things all over the place. So when you have that, you then have, your Libra women, and Libra women want to bring into balance all the information through the environment. And then you go to Aquarius women, and Aquarius women want to help people move people onto their path. Dr. Fauci is a piece of shit. Okay, if we don't know this by now, and I would say it to his face because he's lying to the American public. And if y'all want to believe the bullshit you see on the TV, I can't help you. I just have to bang my head against the wall. All I'm going to say to everybody is, please, 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 Marina Abramovic, please, please, please read the statistics. Look up tuberculosis, look up HIV, look up the common flu, look up car accidents, look up drug addiction, look up domestic violence, look at the numbers, and then look at the numbers of this. Also ask yourself, if somebody dies, what did they die of? What did they go to the hospital with? Did they have a heart condition and died during the COVID time? And because they died during then, they labeled it a COVID, not a heart. Right. Okay, so don't be bullshitted by the bullshit. Don't be bullshitted. And what, yeah, okay, Bill and Melinda Gates. That is one ugly wife. And that is one ugly man. Ugly in soul, ugly in intention, and ugly human beings. And we are supposed to admire them. It's disgusting. And I'll tell you who performed a bunch of abortions if you want to know. Bill Gates, when he went and put vaccines in all those sweet little children in the Indian countries, the brown skinned babies, and he fucking killed them. Took them out, made them poison. That's actually murder of living people, for God's sakes. Okay. I know. I heard he just bought a $43 million house. Why are like, oh, why are we listening to these people? Why does it matter what he bought? You know, when he dies, he's not going to have the house. So like, could he hurry up and die? I mean, please. I just can't. I'm getting a headache from this. Okay. Gates gives me the creeps. He's just you know, Gates and Marina. I know it's interesting though. He tried to make Marina Abramovic into the first cyborg type person, but like, I'm so glad people fought back. But when he brought her out, I was like, you know, like, whatever. She's a Nazi. She's not from where she says she is, and she's one of Hitler's relatives too. I can't anymore. I can't deal with them. I cannot deal with them. Oh yeah, Russell Brand. So I went to see Russell Brand at the Whole Life Expo, and thank you for the super chat. I went to see Russell Brand at the Whole Life Expo, and I went to his lecture. So I wanted to hear him speak on his perception of whatever. And so I was listening to him speak, and he was talking, and I was talking to the young woman beside me, and I was listening to him speak without watching him, and I noticed that the pace of his voice quickened quite a bit, like quickened. And then I looked at his hands, and he was doing incantations, and I was like, ah, he's doing it. So, I mean, people they're not well versed in it. And by the way, a lot of these ceremonies, when they do these events and these things and these even these Laker games, when they do stuff like this, when they do all of these things, right? And they go like this and whatever, I won't even do it. But when they do this stuff and they use the imagery and they use the wording, the way that they word it and the imagery is an incantation, and you don't necessarily have to participate in that mindset, okay? You don't have to participate in it. It kind of leads you into it. Let me give you an example. If you went to one of the spirit cooking parties with Marina, I'm a weirdo, who calls her work art when it's really crap and garbage and pedophilic child sexual abuse imagery. But if you want to call it art, then fine. Okay. That's the problem with this planet, is we call that shit art. And she's what? She's special? No, what she is, if any, at the very least, what she is acting out tremendous childhood sexual abuse and getting paid a shitload for it, which is sick. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, I just forgot the point of my, I'm sorry. I'm so tired tonight. Okay. So what was I saying, with that? Oh, well, they use the intention, excuse me, and the wording that they use when they use it, and they use it to pull you in. So a lot of people are not well versed on what's being done to them, and they just automatically like something without thinking it. And it's, androchrome is, are you kidding? Al Gore was busted with a suitcase full of androchrome and adrenochrome, whatever, the blood cult. So yes, it's real. That's what they do, but it's terrible. I mean, it's terrible. It's like being hypnotized. It is. It's like being hypnotized, but people have to educate themselves on it, and they have to understand what it is, and they don't, unfortunately, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're not in the metaphysical and they're believing the logical. But even the stuff you see on TV, the way that they talk, like, seriously, are you telling me? Yes, Al Gore was arrested, wherever the fuck he was, I want to say San Francisco, with an entire suitcase full of adrenochrome, and then he said it's his blood, and I'm like, whatever. Okay, this was in the 90s when he was running against George Bush. That's why, when they eat the human flesh and they drink the blood of whoever the fuck they're drinking. I can't even, I sound crazy, but when they do this stuff, they get a certain look to their face. They lose the aging, the angular, the shape, and they get a really puffy face. And then they look like they have flubber on their body. They could be perfect shape, but they look like they have a flubber. An incantation is words used to bring about an energetic change. So it's used to bring about an intention. So you use the wording in a way, it's a spell through words in order to bring about an action, a series of events, a behavior, whatever. That's what they do. That's what they're doing when we watch the TV. When they keep playing the same music over and over, and you're like, Jesus, what are you doing? I mean, I don't know why people can't see it. I don't understand. It's just like, it's a flubber. No, it is. When they eat the flesh, it's a flubber. They could be in shape, but they have this like, I'm going to tell you, there was a little boy that my son Keith was friends with, and Jason was friends with the older sister. I'm not going to say the kid's name in case the mom's watching this, but the mom, thank you so much for that. The mom used to, I would not vote for these people. The mom used to take the little boy to McDonald's all the time, which was bad in and of itself because it's fast food. But she used to, no, not Jim Parsons, the actor, Jim Parsons, if that's his name, that created Jet Propulsion Lab, and I'm probably saying the name wrong. Not young Jim Parsons on whatever that show was, Big Bang Theory, not him. Anyway, when they drink and eat the flesh, their body can be good, but it's like their face fills out and their skin fills out and there's like a flubber. Anyway, this little boy that used to go to McDonald's, when he got to be older, he had that flubbery look. So I'm pretty sure that whatever McDonald's, Jack Parsons, thank you. Jim Parsons, thank you. Anyway, I kind of think they were putting flesh in the McDonald's stuff. So I think that they were putting it somewhere in the chicken McNuggets because that's all this kid ate, and he had that same look. I've noticed it on certain people. There were friends of mine, and then I see the flubber, and I'm like, we can't be friends. You got flubber. I'm not seeing the natural age on the person's skin. I'm seeing flesh. Yeah, well, I don't know if McDonald's does. I don't want to get sued for that, but it just, there's aging. We all age and you don't see it. The skin fills out in a certain way. And obviously they're not, like Madonna's face, they're not going to be injecting themselves all over their body. I don't think anybody does that, right? I can't read this. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it might be food I don't really know what it is, but I call it the flubber. And that's what I see when I look at them. So I can't even get into it right now. Okay, you guys, let's see. I finished talking about Scorpio rising. All right. So I have to get back on track with my normalcy. I'm not normal right now. I'm really tired. Madonna looks Asian now. Yeah, there's a weirdness to the body. And it's a puffiness, and if you look back on Al Gore, I mean, let's look up Al Gore before we go. In the 90s, Al Gore, because this is what they have all over them. It's weird. It's a weird, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a flubber, like a whale has a layer of flubber. This is what they have. Al Gore. Let's look at images of Al, chubby, bloated, disgusting human being Al Gore. There's just, I've got to find him somewhere. See, he was cute-ish when he was younger. Like, he wasn't ugly. But when the flubber comes, it's just... Okay, he looks like a fascist here. It's just like a flubbery... It's just like a... It's a flubbery type of a... It's just a filled-out flubber. Kind of, I don't know what to say. I recognize it, and I don't know if I'm actually recognizing a face look or I'm looking at an energy. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. Maybe it's the energy I'm seeing. So, okay. Okay, for God's sakes. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Okay, I don't know what to say to all of that, but hold on here. Let's look. Yeah, when I look at Madonna's face, she really looks like it to me. She's so stupid. I'm sorry. I just get pissed when I see her. I can't find the pictures, but I'm like looking and I'm like spazzing out. But anyway, there's a certain appearance. It just makes me think whatever. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, no, you will recognize it when you see it. Kim Jong-il, whatever, little fat boy in China. John Travolta looks like he has it. The little one that died looks like he has it, doesn't he? I mean, little chubby muffin. The guy's a chubby muffin. Okay, did Prince do magic? Yes, Prince did sexual magic for sure. I know this because I had actually 3 clients that were lovers of his and worked with him, etc. And I heard all kinds of things. So that's kind of private information. So Prince was very much into his own version of whatever. North Korea, not China. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I know the fries are good at McDonald's, but I'm hesitant to eat there anymore. Okay, seriously? Talking to myself. Okay, I must go, you guys, because I must get up. Okay, so I am so tired. The heat's killing me. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell looks like he's got flubby flubsters on him. Like and he wears those girl shirts. Like he wears his shirts down here like a chick. It's like you got more cleavage than I do. I don't know what to say. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon tonight. Moobs. Man boobs. Moobs. Okay, I will be more on target when I come back. Oh, there's Andrew. I saw Andrew. Good night. Look, I can hardly keep my eyes open. I'm like, oh. Time for me to dream about Lenny Kravitz. Yes. Okay, so, oh, Susan Plachette. Haven't thought about her. Plachette, not Plachette. Plachette. Haven't thought about her in years. I will be back. I will talk to you guys soon. I will have a fun day. You guys have a fun day. I'm literally going to sleep. Okay, bye, you guys. Oh, yes. We are, so we're going to say, I am abundantly healthy, happy, and joyous now. I am abundantly healthy and happy and joyous now. And we'll say prayers for everybody that we feel we need to, all of the children on the earth. And we're going to pray that people see the reality of what our world is so they can elevate the energy to a different level to see above it, so that we don't believe the lies that we're being told, whatever those lies may be. I won't even judge what the lies are, but there you go. Okay, I must go to sleep. I do not have sexual with that. Okay, good night, you guys. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Lenny is going to astral project. I hope he's coming to my house first. I don't want to will that on him, though. I'm just going to think about him. I don't really do videos. That is why this is the only one. Wait. Andrew, you just went by. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye.